We came here to Cardinal Stritch more than 2 years ago now, all from wildly different backgrounds and ambitions. Some of us have dreamed of becoming a nurse since day one. As kids, we played with our little brothers and sisters, telling them to hold still, so we could use a popsicle stick as a thermometer or a plastic stethoscope to listen to their heart. Some of us came to this program with the hope of building off an existing medical career, already years in the making. And then some of us still wanted a complete change of pace. But no matter our backgrounds or the years behind us, I think we all stand here today because we have one desire in common: to make a difference. In Googling poems and quotes about nursing, I came across one story that I'm sure many of us have heard before. It's an oldie but a goodie. It starts with a man walking along a beach when he notices a boy picking something up and gently throwing it back into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "What are you doing?" To that he replied, "I'm throwing the starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die." "Son," the man said, "don't you realize there's miles and miles of beach and hundreds of starfish? You can't make a difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it back into the ocean. Then smiling at the man, he said, "I made a difference to that one." This story reminds me of why we're all here today. We've all thought at one point or another that maybe this day would never come. Maybe it was only a fleeting moment of panic after a really bad exam, or an entire semester or two of panic after many multiple exams. But regardless, any worry and uncertainty that may have arose, the desire to make a difference kept us coming back for more. But there's more to it than our own desires and our drives. There's a lot of people here today who, without all of you, this graduating class would be awfully small. To our teachers and clinical instructors then, from day one you've all shown us more patience and understanding than we could possibly imagine. I can't imagine, or it can't be easy to watch dozens of us in lab fumble through hour-long head to toes, or to help us as we awkwardly place our first Foley in clinical. So thank you for caring about each and every one of us and always making exceptions, listening to our concerns, and reaching out when you saw us struggling. Know also that so many of the stories about your careers and experiences have become part of our own story. We'll never forget our post-op teachings, like no bouncing, and for turning us into the baby nurses we are finally today. So thank you so much. To our families, our moms and dads, our sisters and brothers, our children, extended families, and our husbands, wives, or lovers, thank you so much for putting up with us. Thank you for always supporting us, and I'm sure we didn't make it easy to live with us, especially when we were near multiple exams. For all the mac and cheese dinners you choked down when we were busy, and for all the sassy attitudes we came home with because we were stressed out, we are so sorry. Thank you for all your patience, your physical, emotional, and financial support, and we probably don't say it often enough, but we couldn't have done it without you. To others at Stritch who worked behind the scenes in the School of Nursing to make sure we had the tools to succeed, Holly, Gloria, Kelly, and all of the faculty in the School of Nursing, Lord knows we were not the most organized bunch at times, but you helped us to plan ahead, you opened new doors, and you always kept us on track, and we can't thank you enough. And finally, to my fellow nurses, thank you for being my second family. You've always been the helping hand and the listening ear when I needed it the most, and I promise I will never forget you. I just wanted to finish with a song that I found, and now I'm not musically gifted, but I could read it to you. It's by Stephen Schwartz. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us to grow if we let them, and we will help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I am who I am today because I knew you. So again, thank you to all those who have supported us, and congratulations to my class graduating in 2015.